We got ourselves Swas over for the team too. I don't think Swas ever really got to play that much last game, but he's going to be able to go versus Awesome. Monk versus Monk, BDB versus BDB. Swas is playing with a Relentless Trinket, so should be able to sit. Stuns a little bit less long. Quick, let's get one to Awesome. Could potentially be in trouble. Gonna be that karma with his win. It's gonna be lots of damage. Swas going for a cover of his own. He might be able to have that combo dominant. It's gonna be the Fist of Fury. It's gonna get booped out of the way. That's Awesome trying to do everything they can to live. Gonna be booped again. Just trying to get booped towards Swas. Trying to see if he can go for a big old kick. Boards away. That's gonna be Swas looking to maybe land on such a death, but looks like Swas might have got turned it around on. Oh, Swas had it turned around. Awesome got a Fist of Fury at the perfect moment. Oh, that was beautiful. The Duels versus Monks, man. That was a quick one. Look at this, man. Flexing is like, I got this, boys. I got this for my team. It looked like the other Monks, Swas had the advantage, had to go, but then that Fist of Fury came out of nowhere. I wonder how many of you boys, and you in particular, the Monks, would be willing to try the Nightfit Monk gameplay. Because Nightfit Monk, we had a body join in for Duels last week, trying to make Nightfit work, and actually, he popped off. He had some big old one-shots as a Nightfit. As weird as it is, there's actually some synergy with it. And you have incredibly good mobility with Soul Shape too. Which Monks don't really need more mobility, but like, I feel like when you have I feel like mobility is one of those things you can't have enough of. I feel like defensives, maybe there could be a lot of defensives. Mobility, you can never have enough mobility. Especially with the way that Soul Shape functions. It's just so fluid. It's just so good. You know? That's going to be in cap onto Facile. Does play Relentless Trinket, or Resolve Trinket rather. So that's something for Awesome to remember. He goes for a leg sweep, but Facile is going to have immunity for it. So when you go for an in cap to stop Facile, you're going to have to be very, very careful there. Very, very careful. Real Bullock, I think it is. I think it is. We'll hopefully be able to get him to, hopefully he won't be able to go in last for his group, so we get a chance to see him play. Gonna be a full setup pass, full zoo getting summoned up, but Facile Awesome doesn't want to touch the petting zoo. Instead, it's gonna be a quick karma as Facile swings around with Mortal Coil of Fear. Try to keep him in bay. Awesome somehow, the fear pathing is so perfect, it keeps him behind the boxes, away from the Tyrant, avoided a lot of the Tyrant damage. He still has a full array of pets, even more Demon Doggas as well as demons, just Fel Guards and Fel Lords and Wrath Guards and all that. Fel Lords and Wrath Guards and Fel Lords, oh my. Attacking and chasing after the boy. That's Awesome, just trying to give himself a bit of recovery. He knows it could be an interrupt from Facile. Facile likely plays the normal interrupt where he summons a Fel Hunter or Fel Hound. Awesome trying to see if he can make some damage happen. It's going to be Trinket. He does, I think he knows that Facile has himself the Resolve Trinket, right? Because he keeps capping him to set up. But then I think it's like he goes for a stun. Actually, no, he didn't go for a stun this time, so he is aware. He actually could do a bit of cheesiness to it. He could use Interrupt into nothing to proc the Resolve Trinket, or at least remove the buff of it. So in cap, Facile gets Resolve Trinket. You go Spearhead Strike, Interrupt nothing. It'll remove the Trinket buff. Leg Sweep. It'll be 20% more effective leg sweep. It's very cheesy. You're throwing in a lot of ways to interrupt the Warlock, but at least you get yourself a proper CC, proper stun. BDB down for Awesome. Try to see if he can use that BDB in order to give himself a little bit of survivability. Dropping down a real BDB versus Facile. Try to see if he can maybe set up a bit of burst. Facile got himself full flash cut ready to go. Leg sweep gonna be full. Awesome got a leg sweep on the pet as well. Trying to go for as much damage as possible. Facile with the Aegis Trinket. Do you use the Aegis Trinket while stunned? Or did I miss-see that? Also with the Mortal Coil, if you're to follow Facile, just looking for a little bit of that drain life recovery. Recovers quite a substantial amount of his health. Awesome again, dropping down BDB proc on himself. Stun into Awesome though, could be in a tight spot. Facile with a fear. That's going to be a decimated ball. Could be really bad for Awesome. That's really low on health. That's going to be a flush cap. Disney and interrupt from Facile. No interrupt, but that's going to be a Ring of Peace to boop him out of the way on top of it. Awesome got himself a little bit of recovery. He needs to recover even more health if he wants to be able to take down Facile. Trying to get the pressure on the pet. Might be able to take down the pet over time. That's going to be triple Demon Doggas join in. That's only just a couple of Globus from Facile, and Awesome is already in trouble. Fel Lord locking him down for a second. That's going to be stunned from another Fel Guard. That's going to be Handle Guns dropping in as a Diffuse Magic is down with a comment to follow. Awesome got nothing left. Facile got himself a Dark Pact. He just did his best to do the rest of the damage. It's going to be a big old portal with Warlock as Awesome is trying to see if he can escape away. Going to be the Tyrant to empower those pets and extend the duration. The pets are back on top of Awesome. A lot of the damage they're going to do is going to chew right through, right past that Aegis Magic Absorb Trinket. Wrathguard, a new one getting summoned up. The Tyrant is back over there to give Awesome just like a, hey, how's it going? Quick in cap on the on the Tyrant. As the Demon Dog is still in play, another set of dogs are in. Those dogs are just going to chew right through him. Awesome is literally a chew for the Demon Dogs. Mortical is sent in. Awesome, I think it's just dead to the pets. Yeah. Look at that. Dude, those Demon Dogs are so strong. I feel like Warlocks need to just focus on making the strongest Demon Dogs ever. Frameskip tried to get a stun opener onto Facile, but the Resolve Trinket was there to keep him at bay, to keep him alive. And Frameskip is looking to chew right through those pets as a fresh new Wrathguard is going to summon up by Facile. Skull Bash onto Facile does gain the Resolve Trinket. Frameskip backing up out of there. He wants to maximize his Convoke burst. He needs to get a full stun on the Pet or Cyclone. Next could be a big bash. Actually, Frameskip trying to get stunned up. That's going to be new Wrathguard getting summoned. That's actually forcing Facile to burn through the Fel Domination ability. Well, Fel Dom will allow you to quickly summon a pet, but because Frameskip never CC'd one, Facile basically resummon, and Frameskip would still go for a Cyclone, maybe get a full stun into Facile. Facile is surrounding himself with a couple other pets. There's imps nearby. If he walks towards those imps, he might be okay. Quick moment to Facile, trying to go for a big Convoke. The pet is still in play, but the bites go through him. Another bite on Facile, could be in trouble. Doesn't get out of there. That's going to be Warlock Hellstorm for a second just to give himself a little bit more healing. And a Fellord joined in with a quick fear versus Frameskip as a Tyrant is getting to join in. Frameskip trying to see if he can juke out of there with a wall and everything. Trying to avoid these pets as best as possible. Might be able to get far enough away to reset. No, the Demon Dog is charging, but he does get a problem between. Facile doesn't get any kind of healing out of it. Gonna be re-stunned by the Feral. And looking to end Facile right now. Might be able to get a big old bite. Mortical last second. Facile does get a wall, trying to recover as much health as possible. Frameskip with a stun yet again. And another knockdown by the Fel Lord. It looks like Facile is really turning around into Frameskip. Frameskip getting hit by a couple of bolts. And look at Facile recovering as much health as he did. That man got dangerously low there for a second, but he's back in action. Facile trying to land a fear. Quick Skull Bash. That's going to activate Resolve. The pet is dead, and Facile does not have a Fel Domination in order to get a new pet unless he's running maybe the Conduit. Can he summon a fresh new pet? Trying to Fleshcraft. There's no way to interrupt it. He's going to have himself the Dark Pact, so at least he got himself defensives. Picking up the Eye with a Wrathguard is going to be able to stun it. That's going to be a big old Dark Pact. All those shields all on top of one another. Big Convoke. Facile can't really do much about it. Does get a Mortical last second though. And is able to drain some health from Frameskip. Any kind of health you get out of him is going to be good. Does summon in Demon Doggers? It looks like the Demon Doggers were a little slow to run at him. Does get a new Wrathguard, so now Facile is back in business. Frameskip is again going to have to find a way to CC that pet. Stun onto Facile with a stun by the pet. Frameskip is just going to have to see the CC. No Mortical to follow. Facile just poured out of there. That's separated from the pet. Wait, could this be the go? It is going to be a big old Aegis Trinket. It's going to be a big bite. Facile's in trouble. Oh, Frameskip doesn't end up taking him out. But Alonia going to be up next. Trying to see if he can end Frameskip. Full bleeds again and sank in. Trying to load him up full of dots. Full defenses are up for Frameskip as he's trying to deal with the debilitating dots, the swarm, the bleeds. And Frameskip's health is just not really doing good. It's just giving out here. Does go into bear form, try to go for Regrowth. The dots can still push him over the edge. Alonia's just looking to end it right here. Frameskip recovering, or he's trying to, and does go down. With Arhi going to be up next. Got himself the Statics on him. Sunder with a stun onto Alonia. Got himself the Ghost who's joining into. Alonia with a Barskin has all the defenses walking into this duel. Committed very, very little CC into the Feral Druid in order to be able to go into this duel basically fresh. Arhi get a hit with the Ursols. Needs to find a way to reconnect with Alonia. It's going to be Ghostful join in. Try to see if he can zap out the Feral. Actually doing some substantial damage. Alonia better have a wall for the next big go of Arhi. Every time he gains himself the Primordial Bolt. Or, yep, Primordial. I confuse Primordial and Decimating all the time. The Warlock one and the Shaman one. Maim onto Arhi with the Resonator. Does survive it. Doesn't use, I think maybe Aegis Trinket for it. But it's going to be big damage to Arhi. The dots are ramping up out of nowhere. Just sneaking up on ya. And Alonia is going to go for a bit of a reset with the Thorn. It's going to be a wall for Arhi. Really wants Alonia to stay next to him. He needs that Maelstrom generation. He needs a little bit of that healing. He also cannot be sitting behind the pillar with those dots constantly on him. Especially if he wants to see if maybe make a play tonight. Going to be the Static Totem. Keep Alonia in place. Got the cat in the chain link fence. Going to be a quick flash cut. Does immune CC. Arhi had no health whatsoever. I think it might be over for him. Grounding Totem for a second. Alonia does end up moonfiring into that. Arhi does drop down. It gets rotted to those dots. It looks like Bua is going to have to be the last one over on Team 1 to take down the cat and take down everybody else. Oh, Alonia just had an Infernal drop right in front of him. Barely got him out of stealth though. And that's going to be an opener. If only Bua knew exactly how close Alonia was. Succubus joining in. It's going to be Infernal. Oh god, even more Infernals. How many more you got in there? Gonna be a full mortar coil, sending out big damage. Chaos bolt, one chaos bolt, two more for the short. Oh, alone to get it sunned up. One more chaos bolt, I think it's over. Oh, no way. Yeah, no, this Infernal's got you clobbered. As Bua just sent out the boys, he got the homies out. Look at him. I like it. Dalaran gonna be up next. Arms Warrior Bua just needs to be very, very careful with those Arms Warrior. He's gonna go for a port as a Stormbolt did come down. Stormbolt immune actually, since Bua is running result chicken. Gonna be Dalaran keeping up with Bua this whole time. Got himself the banner. Used to get slowed down. Cannot get slowed down past a certain point. Walls available for Bua if he needs to. It's gonna be quick and trip. Bua is gonna go for a cast bolt. Here to reflect. No, Dalaran is not gonna let it happen. Oh, Dalaran switching gears. Not Arms Warrior this time. I thought it was Arms, but his Fury is gonna see if he can clobber down Katachi. At this high dampening, one of these two is gonna go down very, very quickly. With Katachi going in for, attempted to go for aim shot. I don't think he was able to. Did Dalaran trinket it? There's no way. Stormbolt, Katachi trinkets out of it. Dalaran just brooded for a second. Rapid fire. Dalaran can't really do much about it. I think maybe Shadow melted it. He literally can't do anything. He's gonna flush craft while running. He's running away with a flush craft. Got himself barely any health. He's gonna give himself a little bit extra health to work with in regeneration. First aid for Dalaran. Somehow breaks his own fear, I think, to his shield. That's going to be potentially big damage. Reflect up. Dalaran is going to hit with a main shot. If he can only recover a little bit of health, leap it away towards Katachi. Oh, but the kill shot right above him, taking him out. And Kioska is the last one left. Kioska actually gets a chance to play. Gosh, that burst for real. This Druid was way too strong. You think so? What's up, John? How you doing, my man? Yeah, Druid with a resolve trinket is pretty good. Katachi gets the opportunity to get himself in. Is Kioska AFK? Is Kioska deceived? That's sad. Unfortunate. Well, hopefully Kioska will get a chance to play. Like an actual chance to play. Let's get another one going, boys. Yeah, sad that it ended like that. I was really hoping maybe for like a Hunter v Hunter, but maybe it was like, you know what? I'm gonna let him. I didn't see it.